What is up guys, Patrick Tintachona Jr. here and welcome to another one of my vlogs. And this week has been an awesome week of fashion photography. It's the third day of the Zambia Fashion Week. On Tuesday I actually got to shoot the launch of Zambia Fashion Week at Manda Hill and I had such a great experience. It was quite a bit of work and not like something I have done before. I've never actually managed such an event, but I think that we were able to take some great images with a lot of help from different photographers that were on the scene. A good friend Love Moore was there and he was able to help me. It was this other guy from Fortress. I didn't get his name, but there was just like a whole bunch of guys that's helping me tweak my lights and get all my settings correct. Today I just thought that I could share with you what I did, what kind of lighting I used, because I did manage to take a picture of the set that we used, how we set up the lights, some of the shots that we managed to get with the lights, because we were shooting from two angles actually. So let me just show you some of the lighting that we used, and you'll be able to see just exactly how we were able to get some of these shots. And then later on today, I will actually be attending one of the main shows that's happening at Government Complex. So the launch was at Manda Hill, but the main show is actually at Government Complex. So today I'm gonna attend that. It's a little bit intimidating, yes, because you walk into that place and you have your little Canon 600D with this APS-C sensor, and everybody's pulling out the big guns. You got the 5Ds. You've got the D600s, the D800s, and people got these huge lenses and whatever. And it can be a little bit intimidating, but hey, it's about the shots we're taking, and it's not about competition, it's about sharing and just having a great time taking pictures. So keep watching this vlog, take a look at how we managed to get these shots, and yeah, hope somebody can learn something from this vlog. Yeah, so let's get into just exactly how we lit this setup and how we were able to take some of the images that you were able to see on the Zambia Photographer's page. I did go to Manda Hill a day before so that I can take a look at the lighting and just be able to assess whether or not I will need some external flashes. And after evaluating the situation and looking at the kind of lighting that was in Manda Hill, I decided that I would need all three of my flashes. These are the studio flashlights that I use, but I was able to use them even in this kind of setup to be able to get some of these shots. So let's take a look at how we set this up. As you can see in this image, all three of my lights are set up, and let me just mark these. There's light 1 there in red, there's light 2, and at the far end on your left here is light 3. For the most part, I put these flashes at full power, just to make sure that I could bring down my ISO to 100 for to get some very sharp images. You can see in some of these shots, this is what it came out like when we used the two flashes that were right in front of the two subjects. The reason why I put the third light at the far end here is because when they're walking down this way, and I didn't want to have to turn these flashes, okay? So I would already have one of these, one flash on this side, so that it could beam and light up the subject walking down the aisle to the left this way. So this is how some of the shots came out from these settings. All this was at full power, and I think they came out really great. Both of the lights, or all three lights, were diffused, so we didn't have this intense glare on the skin. It was just a bit of it, but it was pretty awesome. And yeah, I really like the images that we managed to get. For most part, I was shooting with the 70 to 300 mil lens, and also using the 16 to 35 mil Canon L lens at f2.8. Yeah, but for the L lens, I brought that in a bit later on because I noticed that since I'm shooting with a Canon 600D, and this is an APS-C sensor, so it's a crop sensor, and for crop sensors, or you should know, or I'm now telling you, and you are going to know after I tell you, that you can't actually shoot at your actual lens value, okay? So if I'm using a 50 mil lens, I'm not actually shooting at 50 mils. I have to multiply that by 1.6, so 50 by 1.6, it should be about 80 or so. That's 1.6. Yeah, so if you put your 50 mil lens on your APS-C sensor, you're actually shooting at 80 mils and not 70 mil, and that's why it's important to have a full frame sensor. And I just thought that since I'm shooting fashion in kind of situations like this where this image was full at this point, but the moment she got closer, it was like it cropped, okay? So if you're shooting fashion, you want to be able to see everything, okay? So because everything here is the subject, you want to see her from her hat to what she's wearing, the shoes, and how each of those pieces complement each other. So this is a great shot, but for fashion photography, you want to be able to see everything that the person is wearing. And so I had to switch from the 70, because when I started off, these shots that you see here were actually some of the first shots I took. But when I noticed that when the person gets closer, I can zoom out to 70, but I wasn't able to get everything in the shot, I had to switch to the 16 to 35 mil. This is how some of the shots from the other angles came out, and I think I actually liked this side a little bit more than where, you know, I had those two direct flashes. And that's because you kind of had like this dual light effect where there was this great light in the front that was, you know, lighting the subject, nice soft light, and then you have this little backlight here that was, you know, giving the subject some depth. So I kind of really liked the lighting on this side. But yeah, that's pretty much the way it looked on this angle. Like I said, I wasn't able to get the footage from the other camera guy was shooting from this angle, but these were some test shots that I did before we started the event, and yeah, this is what they look like. So this was the setup I used, guys. If you like the images, please give them a thumbs up, and you know, continue to share these images. Later today, I will be going to the Zambia Fashion Week, and I will try and vlog my experience about that. You know, do some B-roll, talk to a number of photographers, and just be able to get great images today. I will not be able to put up all 3 lights. I think I'm just gonna put like one of put my strobe light on a stand and put it closer to the stage and see what kind of images we're going to be able to get from today's Fashion Week. And I hope that everybody has learned something today, and yeah, keep watching my vlogs, keep sharing, share with other photographers that want to learn about the different techniques that we use in photography, and just help each other improve our photography. So until the next video, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you.